Good afternoon, Mr. Alford.
Good
I
evening.
would like to express that we're glad to have you this afternoon for this session, and like to begin by asking you if you're comfortable.
I am.
Okay, pretty relaxed.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. What I would like to do, for starters, I would like to kind of tell you a little bit about this session, what it will involve, and the session itself is about you, okay? And you just anything you want to express about yourself, anything that you're feeling inwardly, uh, any emotions or uh, physical positions or anything that you want to discuss, you're at liberty to do so. And as I indicated earlier, this session is totally about you. Okay? And we would like to pose a question to you as to how you're feeling right now.
I'm feeling fine.
Okay. All right. When you say fine, uh, uh, you feel that everything in your life right now is in a good perspective.
Well, there are things that are happening that I feel like I need improvement on, health-wise, particularly,
Okay.
and financial-wise. I need improvement in those areas. But most of everything is fine. Beyond that,
Okay. So what you're telling me is that at this point in your life that you have encountered some problems financially as well as some problems physically.
yes.
Okay. Um, and those financial problems and those physical problems at this point, have you yet feeling that everything is fine?
Well, yeah, from that perspective, I guess that would be less than fine because it's impacting my future and actually the financial and the health both are running conjunctively and impacting each other. Yeah, that's one of the things that the finance problem sometimes having monies to finance to do certain things, medical uh, procedures or medical things that need to be done. The finance sometimes impacts that, and there are a lot of things I would like to do, haven't been able to do because of finance, and it's kind of strange that several things that I've tried to do, I run into a problem with finance. I can get started on a project, but I can't finish it because of finance.
Okay, so therefore, at this point in your life, you feel that somewhat um, dissatisfied or disappointed about your financial status.
Well, I'm not comfortable with, where I'm standing financially because of a lot of things that I need to do. Some of it on a daily basis. Finance, the lack of finance has prohibited my long range goals are impacted as well as sometimes this short term goal is impacted because of financial uh, difficulty or a lack of finance. Uh, One of the things, and like I said, the finance and the health going hand in hand. Due to my disability, I cannot go and get other means in terms of work, so forth, that could bring in more finance. I feel like the person in the Bible that time that said, if I could dig dishes, I'd do that, but I can't. I'm not able to.
Okay. So what you're telling me is that you're feeling somewhat discouraged to an extent because of your physical disability as well as your financial status.
Yeah, it's frustrating. Yeah, it is frustrating. I try not to focus on it. I try to focus on the good things and the things that are working, but due to the financial impact, less and less things are working.
Okay. So,
For instance, just short term, things. You 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 want to go make purchase of certain things, and from types of food or types of places to eat, as well as just buying material things that you would feel that you would need materially to, like, update your wardrobe, to maintain, even furnishings in house. There are a lot of stuff that sometimes you want to go purchase this or that to update, and finance says no, you can't do that right now.
okay. So you're feeling somewhat frustrated because of sometimes not being able to amply provide your necessities in life.
Yeah, yeah, and immediate and some long range things.
Okay.
Like every project I begin, the money runs out or impacts whether I could continue. There are things that I wanted to do in terms of my church, so forth, and right now my car is not working. It's in the shop and needs to be paid for, and I spent quite a bit getting on it last year, and then this year is the same type problem, and then because of problems in some meeting some financial obligations have impacted my credit score. Therefore, even getting loans is difficult, to not even able to do that. The only type of loan that I can get is like a payday loan, which you're paying several 100% interest. So just like I went to the bank the other day and talked to them and said, okay, the same loan that I was to get from payday loan will be it'll be much cheaper at the bank. I was looking at, I said, right now I'm paying like $1,100 a month just paying loans back, that if I had the same loan through the bank, I paid like 100 and something.
Okay. So all of these various things that have impacted your life at this point have you feeling very concerned in the area of your finances as well as your physical position right now, understanding that you do have a physical disability, and the greater part of that being your finances, because it prevents you from being able to take care of your daily necessities, as well as you have issues with getting your car out of repair right now. And all of these things weigh heavily on you because they impact not only your physical disposition, but also your emotional status.
Yeah, one of the things, I am a uh, ESRD, which is end stage renal disease. It means that my kidneys don't work,
Okay.
and they don't function as they should. And due to that, my doctor, my nephrologist, had asked me, what do I think after he had gone over the procedures and what's going to happen when I would go on dialysis. And he says, you have this look on your face. And he says, what's wrong? What's your concern? And I said, well, travel. I like to travel. I go places. I'm a moderator of several churches. I'm a pastor, and I go to conventions, and the association would pay for me going wherever I'm going throughout the United States. But it would be difficult for me to go if I have to be on dialysis and
Okay.
multiple times a week. And he said, well, where would you like to go? I said, Israel. And he
Okay.
looked at me and said, well, they have dialysis in Israel. But the thing is, you can't enjoy your full time there. You don't get the full benefit because you haven't spent time. I've traveled already, basically mostly here in Texas at different places for conventions, and I really feel like this, I don't get the full benefit because some of the time I got to spend at dialysis. Now there are other things that you can do. You can do dialysis at home. You can do peritoneal, which is you do your home dialysis, and that brings in another issue, and they will bring the stuff to you wherever you go. But however, it's the financial thing that it does impact financially. And so I go to a facility right now, and I have to lose weight. My weight is part of a thing that we're looking at. I have to lose weight to get a kidney. I want to go on the kidney transplant list.
Okay. So all of these things, these various issues that you have mentioned, such as your physical position, your physical disability, having end-stage renal disease, your lack of finances, your emotional status of distress because you are unable to do what you used to do, and as not only not being able to do what you used to do, but also do some of the things you would like to do as far as your long-term goals are concerned.
Mm-hmm.
And all of these things, if they were resolved, if you had a kidney transplant, if you had the proper finances, if you had your basic necessities met from day to day, these things will in turn take care of your most desired needs.
Yeah, my physical needs and financial needs, they would be taken care
Okay.
of. Yeah.
All right. Well, Mr. Alfred, I certainly do appreciate you coming in for this session today. And we would like to schedule you for a future session.
Sure.
And I just want to thank you. And I do wish you well on your journey.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much.